Hello everyone, 大家好. Welcome to Learn Mandarin Chinese in 5 minutes YouTube channel. In this video, we will be learning how to express comparison in Chinese using Chinese words such as 比,不如,像,越来越,有,跟. The emphasis of this video is to teach you the different Chinese words that you can use when expressing comparison. How to use comparison word 比. The comparison word 比 is used when you want to compare the difference in degree or properties in between two things or two people. The basic sentence structures are subject plus be plus object of comparison plus predicate adjective. 姐姐比妹妹勤劳。姐姐比妹妹勤劳。姐姐比妹妹勤劳。The older sister is more diligent or hardworking than the younger sister. 北海道的冬天比东京冷。北海道的冬天比东京冷。北海道的冬天比东京冷。Winter in Hokkaido is colder than in Tokyo. Second type of sentence structure for be, subject plus be plus object of comparison plus predicate adjective plus complement. Using the same sentence as before, 姐姐比妹妹勤劳得多。姐姐比妹妹勤劳得多。姐姐比妹妹勤劳得多。The older sister is much more diligent than the younger sister. 北海道的冬天比东京冷多了。北海道的冬天比东京冷多了。北海道的冬天比东京冷多了。Winter in Hokkaido is very much colder than in Tokyo. Third sentence structure for be is to add 更 or 还. Subject plus be plus object of comparison plus 更 or 还 plus predicate. 姐姐比妹妹更勤劳。姐姐比妹妹更勤劳。姐姐比妹妹更勤劳。The older sister is much more diligent than the younger sister. How to use comparison word 跟. The preposition 跟 can be used as a standard of comparison when you want to find out whether two things or two people are the same or different. The basic sentence pattern is subject plus 跟 plus object of comparison plus 一样 plus predicate adjective. 韩国跟日本一样好玩。韩国跟日本一样好玩。韩国跟日本一样好玩。Korea and Japan are equally fun. 弟弟要买跟哥哥一样的玩具。弟弟要买跟哥哥一样的玩具。 弟弟要买跟哥哥一样的玩具。The younger brother wants to buy the same toy as the older brother. Take note that the words or phrases before or after 跟 are somewhat similar or comparable. 茶跟咖啡一样好喝。茶跟咖啡一样好喝。茶跟咖啡一样好喝。Tea is as good as coffee. 你跟她一样美丽。你跟她一样美丽。你跟她一样美丽。You are as beautiful as her. How to use comparison word 有 when you want to indicate two things or two people are similar or alike in some aspects, we can use the verb 有. The basic sentence structure is subject plus 有 plus object of comparison plus 这么 or 那么 plus predicate adjective or verb. 我的头发有你的那么长。我的头发有你的那么长。我的头发有你的那么长。My hair is as long as yours. 这鱼有盐那么咸。这鱼有盐那么咸。这鱼有盐那么咸。This fish is as salty as salt. Using 没有 to negate the sentence. For example, 我的头发没有你的那么长。我的头发没有你的那么长。我的头发没有你的那么长。My hair is not as long as yours. For a sentence with 没有, it can be changed to be. For example, 我的头发没有你的那么长。You can change it to 你的头发比我的长。How to use comparison word 像 to express that two people or two things are similar. We can also use 像 as the standard of comparison. The basic sentence structures are subject plus 像 plus object of comparison. 他长得像爸爸。他长得像爸爸。他长得像爸爸。She looks like her father. To negate the sentence, use 不像。他长得不像他妈妈。他长得不像他妈妈。他长得不像他妈妈。She does not look like her mother. Another sentence structure is subject plus 像 plus object of comparison plus 一样。那绳子像蛇一样。那绳子像蛇一样。那绳子像蛇一样。That rope is like a snake. The type of sentence structure is subject plus 像 plus object of comparison plus 这么 or 那么 plus predicate adjective or verb. Using the previous sentence example about the fish, you can say 这鱼像盐那么咸。这鱼像盐那么咸。这鱼像盐那么咸。This fish is salty like salt. How to use comparison word 不如。不如 is used to indicate a person or a thing cannot compare favorably with another. If A 不如 B. It means A is not as good as B. The basic sentence patterns are subject plus 不如 plus object of comparison. 猪肉不如牛肉，猪肉不如牛肉，猪肉不如牛肉。Pork is not as good as beef. 他长得不如他妈妈，他长得不如他妈妈，她长得不如她妈妈。She is not as pretty as her mother. Second way of using 不如 is subject plus 不如 plus object of comparison plus predicate adjective or verb. 猪肉不如牛肉好吃。猪肉不如牛肉好吃。猪肉不如牛肉好吃。Pork is not as tasty as beef. The third way of using 不如 is to show degree of comparison by adding 那么 or 这么。Sentence structure is subject plus 不如 plus object of comparison plus 那么 or 这么 plus predicate adjective or verb. 猪肉不如牛肉那么好吃。猪肉不如牛肉那么好吃。猪肉不如牛肉那么好吃。Pork is not that tasty as compared to beef. How to use comparison word 越来越。越来越 is used when you want to state that a certain individual or thing has changed over time. The predicate in the 越来越 sentence expresses the aspect of change. The basic sentence structure is subject plus 越来越 plus predicate adjective or verb phrase. 韩剧越来越受到大家的喜爱。韩剧越来越受到大家的喜爱。韩剧越来越受到大家的喜爱。Korean dramas are getting more and more popular. 他越来越喜欢学汉语。他越来越喜欢学汉语。他越来越喜欢学汉语。She likes to learn Chinese more and more. The predicate after 越来越 are adjectives or certain verbs of degree. When using the modal particle 了 in a 越来越 sentence, it is placed at the end of the sentence. For example, 雨越来越大了。雨越来越大了。雨越来越大了。The rain has become heavier and heavier. That is all we have for you today. Let us know what you think about this video. Leave a comment and we will get back to you ASAP. Thank you. 今天的视频就到此结束。谢谢大家。